behind the line. Your match starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Underway here in qualification match number 64. Chuck comes in, makes contact with the reef, trying to get a piece in. Confidential up, down, and for Red Alliance. That coral appears to have fallen back into the 4125 machine. 9-3 on mobility points, advantage Red. 4125 trying to do that dance we've seen. And they do. Centrifugal force spinning that coral away from their machine. Now 753 Hydrogen droids removing algae. 9613 looking to score coral, as is confidential 4125. At the blue end of the field, 9600 putting algae into the processor. 2147 Chuck completing one cycle, back already that fast for a second one. Lining up high. 9613 removing coral, as is 750, or removing algae, as is 753 for the Red Alliance. There's 753, the High Desert Droids machine, coming in level 3. That's scored. 4125 Confidential working the other side of the reef. 2147 with a volleyball bump up to remove the algae from the blue reef. They come back on the other side, and another piece of algae removed, and they head back for coral. 36-34, the advantage to the Red Alliance, slight but consistently up by about 6 points. In and out from 96-13, and blue scores up high to cut that margin to 43-39. Need to take the lead. If nothing else happens, 2147 the Chuck machine. Meanwhile, Red putting a fourth, now a fifth piece of algae into the net. Many net points for Red. Red 59, blue 51 with 40 seconds to play. 753 back to the feeder station, as is 2147 Chuck for the Blue Alliance. 9600 working the processor. 6 more points for blue for the processing. And they blew temporarily 62-61 as we get to the end game, but 4 points earned as that algae converted into the net by the human player for the Red Alliance. 66-61, slight advantage Red. 753 into the barred zone, onto a low cage. 2147, 9600, all trying to line up for the Blue Alliance. Not sure they got there. We get parked robots throughout the barge area on both sides. Last score we saw, Red Alliance by 6, 71-65, and it is Red Fish on the reef. Red with the victory, 77-71, 6 points your final margin. 3 ranking points for the Red Alliance. No points earned by the Blue Alliance. Chuck slips down a bit. They're exiting at 6th with 1 to play for each of these teams.